internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Got it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an episode of 24 Hour Script. Let's get right into today's video. This is going to be by far one of the best videos that you have watched on XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. I cannot stress this enough. You cannot miss a second of this video. After you're done watching this video, please send it to somebody that doesn't understand XRP and what it's set out to do. Today, we're going to dissect it like no tomorrow. Where do we even begin? Let's just go start off with a very bullish statement that I made earlier today. If you don't think XRP will hit $100, you are effed. Pardon my French. It logically makes 0 sense for it not to hit $100. And when we just do quick math on this, think about it. Even if you own 100K XRP, when XRP hits $100, that's only 10 million. That's absolutely nothing. And this is for the people that say they won't let that many people get rich. I don't understand why people say that. Half of that is going to taxes. An average person on the planet owns 5K XRP, and 0.01% of the world's population owns XRP. So think about how small that percentage is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new wealth transfer of basically, it's never going to happen again for another 100 years probably, because blockchain is sticking around for a very long time. I don't even know where to start in today's video because it's just so bullish. I can't believe I missed this. Yesterday, we talked about how BlackRock owned a significant portion of ACI Worldwide, and ACI Worldwide uses RippleNet technology. It integrates with them, they utilize it, and that is a fact. This is on their website. I came across today that Vanguard and BlackRock are the top holders of ACI Worldwide, which they are indirectly correlated with Ripple. They see the benefit that ACI Worldwide would bring in. They know the technology they're using, it's going to increase their revenue. And who gets paid off by that? ACI performs well using Ripple's technology, and then Vanguard and BlackRock make money off of that. They're all in this together. And to a massive video. Take a listen to this. This is so bullish. This is Morten Bench. Take a listen to what he says here. This is very recent, just a couple days old. And then we are gonna dissect this like no tomorrow. And a lot of people are gonna say it's Ethereum, but it's not. Okay, it's not. But take a listen to what he says here.
But there's still one big remaining pain point in payments, and that's cross-border payments. And so recently, or a couple of years ago, the G20 decided that enough is enough and made it a high priority to actually improve cross-border payments, making them cheaper, faster, and more transparent. And so the BIS Innovation Hub is trying to do its part by trying to figure out where technology or innovation can move things forward. And we have a couple of projects where we are doing that.
Well, let's talk about one of the projects, which is a current project called Mariana, a joint proof of concept between Eurosystem, the BIS Innovation Hub, Bank of France, Monetary Authority of Singapore, and the Swiss National Bank. And the first results will be presented next week at Point Zero Forum in Zurich. What exactly we're examining there?
Well, so one of the big challenges in any solution to cross-border payments is how you convert from one currency to the other. Mariana is a super exciting project and actually, I think, demonstrate why it's awesome to work in the Innovation Hub, in that we're working with the latest technologies, newest ideas in finance, and together with colleagues, great colleagues around the world. What Mariana is doing is really that it's looking to the future. So it envisions a future state of the world where central banks have issued central bank digital currencies, and then ask a very simple question of how you can actually convert from one currency to the other.
How do you do that?
There is a need, whether it's a Libra or something else, to democratize the exchange of foreign currencies. But the technology to instantaneous calibrate all the currencies.
Well, here we borrow from decentralized finance or DeFi. And so in DeFi, when you want to go from one coin to another coin, you often use something called an automated market maker. And what we're trying to do in Project Mariana is to replicate this idea in a world with CBDC. So we're basically trying to build an automated market maker for central bank digital currencies. And hopefully that can then help speed up and make cross-border payments cheaper.
Great. Well, very exciting things coming out of the BIS.
He talks about AMM. And if you guys didn't see this tweet by Amy Roshikawa, she works at Ripple and she just tweeted this out a couple days ago. With the successful completion of the security audit of XRPL's AMM inside the protocol, we are one step closer to an amendment validator vote. And keep in mind, we're going to get into Project Mariana. Okay? They're working with Ripple. I don't care what people say. They're going to learn the hard way if you don't follow along here. Okay? This is just all a smoke show. They say it in their PDF. What more do you guys want? So this is on Ripple's open source automated market makers. And remember, David Schwartz is very bullish on when they unveiled the automated market maker tool on the XRPL. But take a listen to what Amy says here. Personally, I think that XRP's greatest weapon from its ideas and mechanisms will ultimately be fluently, the flywheel has not yet turned in earnest. And AMM is the key I think it will. In that sense, it is very meaningful to participate in AMM, where community members can be rewarded by contributing to the liquidity of the network rather than staking, which fixes liquidity. I think it's the essence of XRPL. A network for XRPL geeks should know the excitement of this addictive feeling. This is huge. David Schwartz is very bullish on this. And now let's get into Project Mariana, cross-border exchange of wholesale CBDCs using automated market makers. Ripple is going full throttle in this. And you guys want to hear a mic drop? The Monetary Authority of Singapore is involved in this, right? We know the Bank of France is bullish on Ripple and XRP, and we know the Swiss National Bank. We don't even need to talk about Ripple and Swiss. They bought Madico, and they're based out of the Swiss. The World Economic Forum, Swiss. That's where their headquarters are. Okay, it's not realistically, but I'm just making that as a joke. But why do you think Ripple just, a couple weeks ago got this license? Crypto firm Ripple gets in-principle payments license in Singapore. This was a major accomplishment. Ripple said it received in-principle approval of a major payment institution license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the country's central bank. And when you guys heard Morten Bench speaking, as you guys also saw his LinkedIn, he worked at the Federal Reserve for almost 10 years, and then now he's at the BIS. And we know the correlations with Ripple and the Federal Reserve, Michael Barr, Rosie Rios. We don't need to get into it. But take a listen to Project Mariana's solution design. This is just a proof of concept. For the purely explorative purposes of this proof of concept and to reduce the overall complexity of the implemented solution, the domestic platforms as well as the international network are based on Ethereum. Domestic platforms are permission versions of Ethereum, Hyperledger or Quorum, and the international network is Ethereum testnet Sepolia. This is just a proof of concept. It doesn't mean they're using Ethereum. Regardless, they still communicate with the XRP ledger. This is where things get very interesting, and I'm going to get into it. This smart contract standard is widely used for fungible tokens on Ethereum and compatible blockchains. In Mariana, it enables the use of 3 currencies within the same protocol, in particular the AMM, and the implementation of a central bank governance feature. And they're talking about wholesale CBDC design here. And keep in mind what the IMF said, the International Monetary Fund, this year: trust bridges and money flows. Take a listen to what they said. 3 models arise: a private settlement asset and marketplace such as Ripple's XRP. And this is very important. Take a look at the highlighted part. However, a public solution potentially run by a regulated private entity, wink wink, has key advantages such as tackling the coordination problem around centralizing participation and liquidity provision, offering clear and trusted governance and operational stability, and providing full compatibility with financial integrity standards. They're saying they must have all that, and Ripple has all that. And this is where things are going to get absolutely crazy because it's all a part of the agenda, and this is the timeline. Take a look at what just came out about the sidechains with the ERC20 on Project Mariana, right? Take a listen to this. This is from Ripple X Dev. The EVM sidechain for the XRPL is available now on DevNet 2. And let's go into it. What is it? As of June 26, the EVM sidechain for the XRP ledger is available on a new version. This new version features a decentralized bridge using the XLS38D specification and support XRP IOU and ERC20 token transfers in both directions between the XRP ledger and the EVM sidechains. This is all compatible with Project Mariana. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is absolutely nuts. I don't care what people say about how they're not using XRP, they're using Ethereum. JP Morgan, they said it. They said that Bitcoin and Ethereum cannot be used as a payment mechanism.
But I think Bitcoin and Ethereum have failed to be a payment method. I think they have succeeded in being a commodity, and certainly the U.S. government has deemed those to be commodities at this point. So the downside to that is you don't want to pay taxes on selling, a piece of your Bitcoin to buy a cup of coffee.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we'll be back with another episode.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.